In a quiet forest, filled with the songs of birds and the whisper of tall trees, there lived a hare who was very proud of his speed. He could leap across streams, race with the wind, and dash across the meadow so fast that dust rose behind him. But his greatest pleasure was showing off. The hare often laughed at the slow-moving tortoise. "Look at you crawling along with that heavy shell," the hare mocked. "I could run around you in circles before you take a single step." The other animals laughed with the hare, but the tortoise did not. He was calm and quiet, but inside he grew tired of being teased. At last one day the tortoise raised his head and said, "Hare, you may be fast, but I challenge you to a race." The forest animals gasped. A race between the hare and the tortoise? Impossible. The hare threw back his head and laughed so loudly that the trees shook. "You beat me? This will be the easiest victory of my life," he said with confidence. "Then let us see," replied the tortoise steadily. "The race begins." The next morning the forest gathered. Squirrels, birds, deer, and even the wise old fox came to watch. The fox was chosen as the judge. He drew a line on the ground as the starting point and pointed to a distant oak tree as the finish line. "On your marks, get set, go," cried the fox. With a burst of energy, the hare leapt forward like lightning. His strong legs carried him far ahead, leaving clouds of dust. He looked back and laughed. The tortoise was still at the starting line, moving at his slow and steady pace. The hare shouted, "Catch me if you can, slowpoke," and disappeared down the path. The tortoise, however, did not mind. He kept walking, one step at a time, steady and determined, the hare's nap. Before long, the hare was far ahead. He stopped under a shady tree, stretched his legs, and yawned. "That tortoise is so far behind he will never catch me. I could take a nap right here and I would still win." Lying down on the soft grass, the hare closed his eyes. Soon he was fast asleep, snoring peacefully while the race continued. The tortoise's journey. Meanwhile, the tortoise walked on. He did not stop, he did not hurry, and he never looked back. Step by step, he moved forward. The forest animals who had first laughed at him now watched in silence. His determination impressed them. "He may be slow," whispered a squirrel, "but he never gives up." The tortoise passed the sleeping hare and continued toward the finish line. The finish line. At last, the tortoise reached the final stretch. The crowd of animals cheered loudly. "Go, tortoise, go!" they cried. The sound woke the hare. He opened his eyes and leapt up in panic. Seeing the tortoise near the finish line, he ran faster than ever before, his legs pounding the ground. But it was too late. With steady steps, the tortoise crossed the finish line just as the hare rushed in behind him. The forest erupted in cheers. The lesson. The hare stood frozen in disbelief, his ears drooping in shame. The tortoise turned to him with a gentle smile and said, "Speed and pride are useless without consistency. Slow and steady wins the race." The hare hung his head. From that day on, he never mocked the tortoise again, and the forest remembered the lesson for generations. Morale, patience, determination, and steady effort lead to success, while pride and overconfidence can cause failure.